Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your end of August reading, August mid-month reading. Anyway, this is going to cover August 15th through August 31st, 2023. And my name is Tanya. I'll be doing your readings on this channel. And some things to know for this month, or for these next couple of weeks anyway. We have a new moon coming up on the 16th. And new moons are about starting, well, they're a good time to start a new habit, to begin something new, to initiate a new project. And then we have a new, we have a full moon. I'm getting it together. I'm getting there. A full moon at the end of August, which is the second full moon here in August, also called a blue moon, because it's rare to have, my words, I hope they start coming through here for you. It's rare to have two full moons in 1 month, hence the term once in a blue moon. So just a little tiny bit of trivia there for those who may not be aware of it. Now let's see what the cards have for you for the remainder of August 2023. What do we have for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know? Let's see. Interesting cut. Let's see what we have. The Devil. This is your card, by the way, in the tarot, so you are definitely here in your reading. The Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. 3 major arcana cards. So already this is telling me that there's some sort of major theme in your life, some sort of evolution, realization, something like that, that you're having at the moment or will occur here in these last few weeks of August. And then we have Ace of Swords and Page of Wands. So for those who haven't seen any of my readings, I do read primarily intuitive over the standard reading. So I go with whatever comes through, and then I can supplement it with what I do know of the standard Rider-Waite tarot system. And what I'm feeling here is it's a change, which seems pretty obvious with the wheel in here and with all the major arcana. It's a change that's not going quite the way you expected it to go. That's what this feels like. So what do we see here? First of all, we have the Devil, which is the card that represents, I believe, Capricorn in the tarot. Someone can correct me in the comments, but for now we're going that. This is you right now in this reading. You're in this place where you feel confined or restricted, or you're dealing with some sort of addiction. Could be from any type of way. It could be food, it could be drugs, anything. Could be shopping. But there's some sort of addiction type behavior, or that you're either dealing with right now or that you're worried about falling into again. So you're caught up in this continuous flow of fear right now, of hyper awareness of what might go wrong. And you are the only one who can set you free from that. And sometimes all you need to do is acknowledge that that's where you're at, because that can kind of stop it. Sometimes, not always. I'm not a professional in psychology or anything, but doing that having that awareness can help stop it in its track and redirect you down another path. Help you see something a different way, so that it helps you break you out of that cycle. Because a lot of the time, this is self-imposed, this Devil card, because it's about temptation, restrictions, that self-imprisonment again. And only we have the power to break ourselves out of that. You may feel like it's other people imposing on you or doing these things, but you still have the power to walk away from it, to forge your own path, and to find your own way. You have the ability to leave it, the situation. Even though you may not feel like it, you do. You do have the ability to do it. Believe in yourself. And then we go on. So if you can do that, if you can push through that that episode of anxiety and fear that you might be having, if you can push through that, then we have the Wheel of Fortune here as your next card, which is a wheel of change, right? A wheel is ever moving, so things are evolving. The situation is moving maybe quicker than you anticipated. Because once you kick out of this, and again, you do manage to kick out of this behavior that you're stuck in, or that you feel like you're stuck in. You do manage to step out of it and take a new path and rely on a new source to help you change and evolve. I just feel a lot of transformation with the Wheel of Fortune in this case. That evolution of your soul, that evolution of your own behavior. You're breaking out of a cycle. There we go. You're breaking out of a cycle that you've been in for a while. You almost didn't realize you were in there until one day you said, wait a minute, why am I keep doing these same things and stuck in this? So you brought that awareness to it, and now you're ready to make that change. You're ready to get on the wheel and trust that it's going where you need to go. Trust that it's taking you to a place that you need to be. Trusting that you have made the right decisions for your life, for you. So it's almost like a trust fall, but you're catching yourself. So it's that complete and utter trust in yourself. You're getting to that point again. And that's what I'm feeling out of the wheel here. And then we have the Hermit, which is a card kind of about retreat, about taking off on your own, going on like a solitary retreat, finding your light or following your own light to wherever it leads, and trusting that your own inner light does not steer you wrong, learning more about what that is for you, and trusting it to help you find your way in the dark. So this first set of cards here, pretty heavy, pretty serious business going on here, but it does show you pulling out of it. It shows you in this recovery phase, right? In breaking out of those old habits and behavior. In stepping away from whatever it is that's holding you back. This could even be a codependent relationship where you finally said, that's enough. I am taking over for my own life and taking my own path. So you're finally standing up for yourself, for what's best for yourself, and taking charge of your life, which is a pretty major undertaking and a pretty big change, which is what we're seeing up here with this. And it's going to require a lot of this introspection and learning and understanding your behaviors better, and learning what works for you as alternative coping methods and things like that. Because you don't want to get caught up in the web again, right? You want to be the spider, creating your own world around you, forging your own path, being able to see and sense where things are coming from and going, and where your best option is. So yeah, pretty quick too, because this is only a few weeks of time. Unless you're already in this path a bit, some of you could be. Some of you could be, some of you are already in that path and maybe just now coming to that point of, I don't have to stay in this. No, I don't. I do not have to stay there. You're getting that spark back. You're getting that understanding. You're building up your own confidence. You're recognizing that the problem is only that you've allowed others to tell you how you need to be and you believe them. And now you are understanding that you need to trust your own beliefs. You need to trust your own heart on what's right and wrong. and you are willing to follow that. So it's a hard journey, but it's a beautiful journey. And this is pretty quick, a relatively quick one for the time period that we have here. And then we move down here to the Ace of Swords. Swords are an air element, and they're about our thoughts and ideas. And aces are that initial step, that first step. I'm going initial step. So maybe this is where you're starting like a 12-step program or something like that. Or you're taking those first steps, or you have ideas on what you can do to help you move on and move forward on the best path for you. This is about inspiration. You're being inspired by something, and maybe these two are here, even tied together, where you see that spark. That spark has been lit in you, and no one can put it out. No one can put that out. That is your spark. That is your inner light. And you're allowing it to shine, and you're feeling the joy and the warmth that brings to you. That inner spark that is you. 100% completely you. And then we have here the Page of Wands. Now for me, again, and some of you watch me a lot, but I will always say this because there's always new people out here. Pages for me are kind of like that the high school student going to college, right? That initial, they're eager to learn and have all these new experiences. They're going off on their own for the first time. They may be kind of naive. They can also be messengers in some cases. And here with wands are a fire element. So those are about quick movements, passion, creativity, lots of movement. So it could be that exercise is a way that you're getting out of it. Maybe you go into some sort of martial arts program. Okay, some people may be entering a martial arts program or something that keeps you physically active and busy. That helps you build confidence in your body, in what you're capable of doing. And it just helps you become healthier overall. So this may even, some of you may be taking up boxing. Something physical. You need something physical in order to keep yourself on the right path. And keep your mind active and busy in positive pursuits. Yeah, that's feeling right. Because you don't want to end up in this other loop again. You're aware that you have these habits and things that you're still working through. You're still figuring out how to keep yourself out of that path. Now you may slide back here, but that's okay. The time spent in this kind of state gets shorter every time you're there because you're more and more aware of it, and you have more and more skills to help you break free of that, to help free yourself from that pattern, from that behavior. So don't beat yourself down. Just be your own cheerleader, right? Be the champion, be the hero of your life. Take the hand of your inner child and bring them along with you. Because you will succeed at this. And you'll have a plan, because Capricorns usually, in most cases, okay, it'll depend on placements, but a lot of you will have a plan or come up with multiple plans and multiple options. And you will take this seriously. So you will break through. You will break out of wherever you're at now, wherever you're feeling trapped right now. For some of you, that could even be a job that you just hate, but you need to pay the bills, so you feel like you're stuck there. But now something comes, you get some idea about how to break free, how to move out of that area, or you get a lead on a new position or something somewhere else. So it's all about bringing yourself around to understand your successes, acknowledge what you're good at, put that down and get that down on paper in your resume, and finding out and stepping out into the world in that new job. And some of this may take some time here, right? Where you need to take the time take that introspective time to recognize your accomplishments, the things that have moved you forward in life, the successes that you have had before, and how you were and how you felt at that time. Really embrace that. Embrace all the good and positive energy. Because that will also, if you put that kind of energy out there and focus on the good and the positive energy, more of that flows to you, because the universe likes to give you what you think about. So be mindful of that too. Okay, let's see. Anything else I'm getting here? The Ace, the Page, and the Wheel of Fortune. For some reason, I'm stuck on these three right here. When you're out there, when you're learning about this new thing here, this new physical activity, it feels like it's a physical activity still. You remember that you are the student in this. You don't know everything, and it is okay to ask for help. And you may get other ideas when you do ask for that help, or you may come across people that volunteer to mentor you in certain circumstances, or open you up to other opportunities you had not considered before. And that helps this wheel move even faster in some cases, but you need to be willing to ask for that help, to be the student who is always curious and always asking why, if you will. Who, what, when, where, why. Ask the questions. Keep that wheel moving. Be mindful of that for yourself. Okay, that feels complete for me. I wish it could be something really super positive. It is positive. It is super positive. There's a part of me that wishes I could just lift you up out of this, but you can't. I can't, right? We all, and I've even had to go through this, and I'm still going through a lot of this. We have to pull ourselves out of it. We have to figure out what works for us. Everybody is unique and individual, and no two people are going to have the exact same things that work for them. So the fact that you have this strength and the fortitude to pull yourself out of this and move on and forward in life is a really beautiful thing. So power through it. I know that seems weird to say, but trust in yourself and your ability to pull through, because no one's going to hold you back. Thank you for listening. If you like this, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, or you want to help support my channel, please hit subscribe. If you want to be notified when I post more videos, please hit that notify button too. And again, thank you so much for watching. And good luck on your journey. Thank you.